Hello and welcome to EMP Power Sports and Marine in beautiful St. Mary's, Idaho. Today we're going to do a review on the Progressive versus the Ohlins shocks. Think key features on what I like and dislike about both. I am not a Progressive dealer, so I should make that clear that I am biased to Ohlins because I am an authorized Ohlins dealer and have been for many years. The Ohlins, I think, are the better quality product, and the price reflects it. They are more than twice the cost. But if you have an application that will accept Ohlins, being an old Elsinore, CZ, Mako, Husqvarna, a lot of them have 13 and 14-inch shocks. The CC606, which we're reviewing today, is an ARHMA legal vintage shock. It's all metal, which you can tell. They come pre-assembled. This is a very high quality shock. The CC606 is 360 millimeters long, roughly 14 inches. The CC607 is slightly shorter. It's 340 millimeters, roughly 13 inches. So it'd be comparable to a Progressive Series 14 and a Series 13. Unfortunately, I needed a Series 12, so I was not able to go with Ohlins like I usually do. Progressive was the best shock for my application. They're going to be going on this 1974 Rickman 250 VR Montesa. So the shocks I ordered were for a Montesa Capra. So if you have a Montesa Capra 250 that's vintage, you're going to want the Progressive Series 12. If you have a Rickman Matisse, which is what this is, most likely the Progressive Series 12 will fit your application as well. So unfortunately for me, I did one race on this. I was bottoming out with these original shocks. I needed a heavy-duty shock. The nice thing about the Progressives, the shock body is one base unit, but you can either get a standard spring or a heavy-duty spring. I got the heavy-duty spring. These are shocks you have to assemble yourself. One box will have, these are assembled, obviously. I just put them together, which was not very hard to do. The shock body comes in one box, your springs with a preload adjuster, and all the bushings and washers you might need to mount them come in that box. You'll also need for the Progressive shocks, either a Progressive, which is what this one is, or some other type of spring compression tool. You'll also need a standard shop vise, which any shop should have, to put these together. So I'm going to make another video once I get these mounted on the Rickman and get some ride time on them and tell you what I think and what my honest feedback on these shocks. I have a buddy that runs these on his Montesa. He loves them. They are known to be a lower end shock. So for what they are and what they cost, overall it's not bad. My only complaint is that some of it's, you got plastic here. This little sleeve in here, I guess it's a spring protector. It's plastic. This one came defective, so their quality control is not great. You can see it's all deformed, so hopefully that won't be an issue. But these are a good low-end shock, and the Ohlins are, in my opinion, the best high-end shock. And there's a lot of different suspension manufacturers out there still. You can get Beater, I think, still, who made the suspension for the Spanish bikes. I think Beater still makes a rear shock for these. I should have probably looked into them. You have WP Racing. These are great shocks. I've had WP on a lot of different bikes. This is my ATK. I've got some ride time. I love WP suspension. I personally feel they're on par with Ohlins. So your high-end suspension would be your Ohlins and your WP. Your lower-end suspension would be your better Beater, however you pronounce it, and your Progressive. These are more entry-level shocks, so just wanted to show the difference between the two. These you have to assemble, and the quality is subpar. For certain applications, they're the way to go. If you have an application that'll accept Ohlins or accept WP, definitely spend the extra money and get those shocks. If you want Ohlins, you can get the CC606 or CC607s. On EMPPowersports.com, this 1974 Honda CR125 Elsinore is sporting CC606s. If you like these old bikes and you like what we're doing here, we are a full restoration shop and race supply shop. Please visit our website at EMPPowersports.com. Please smash the like button And please subscribe to our channel. It helps us keep the shop going. It helps us keep these bikes going. This is definitely a business that's a labor of love. We're a small family-owned business, once again, in beautiful St. Mary's, Idaho. We want to thank you for tuning in today and hope that you'll subscribe to our channel.